Very Merry Christmas to you all. Okay, this video is going to be a little bit different. I want to give each and every one of you an opportunity to kind of view things a little bit differently. So, your perspective. What has helped me, I'm going to share with you in hopes that maybe it can help you with your situation. If you are dealing with other people, and situations that are a bit chaotic, or maybe it's a lower vibrational energy, I want you to keep in mind that each of us are vessels, okay? So think of us like a car. We're a vessel. We carry things. There's many people out there right now that carry good, high vibrational energies, and there's many people that carry low, very low, more chaotic energies, okay? But we all have both within us. It's what we decide to keep with us. There's times that things are going to fluctuate up and down throughout your life. There's going to be times where things are a bit emotional. If you have mastered or are mastering your emotions and you've learned how to stay balanced and grounded, then it's much easier to navigate the human emotion and the psyche. It's going to take a less of a toll on you because the chemicals that are released in your brain, when you find a way to ground yourself, you can keep yourself stable and you can keep yourself balanced. So if you're having issues with people out there right now, keep in mind that they are vessels. So some people themselves are going to carry the lower vibrational energies, and that may have an effect on you. Same with some people that are going to carry some higher vibrational energies, and that may have an effect on you as well. It's like when you walk in a room, if people are low vibing, you will pick up on that, and it's up to you whether or not it's going to have an effect on you, what you're going to absorb, and what you take with you as a vessel. When you come across really difficult people that have probably struggled in their life and they haven't quite learned all the lessons yet, so they make things difficult for people around them because they're still managing, they're still learning, we're all on different levels. Keep in mind that it is not the person, okay? It is the energy that they carry. So if you ever think certain things about people, maybe they've triggered you in some way, or they just are reluctant to, stop, or they just keep pressing and pressing and pressing because they're not settled within themselves. It is not the person. Most of us start off, unless it's like some sort of curse or something like that, where you're born and that was placed on you, for like generational curses and stuff like that. Most children are very good-hearted. Think of an action that you did or something that you did for another person when you were a child, and it was out of the pureness and the kindness of your heart. You just want to see people do well. You want to be appreciated and loved, and you want to appreciate and love other people. So every time you come across really difficult individuals, or you're having a hard time and you're struggling right now to keep balanced, just think of them as a vessel, okay? And they are carrying specific energies. These energies can be transmuted back and forth through understanding. And when it comes to the negative energies, it would be more on the side of, what would you call that? Like an emotional reaction, which releases chemicals, and it can be traumatic, which can have an effect on a person and last quite a long time until they've come up out of that energy and they break the cycle, they learn the lesson, they transmute the negative energy into positive, and they can move forward to the next level, the next step. Not everybody's quite there yet. Even myself has times where I'm struggling to stay balanced when other people challenge me, or if they're projecting onto me, or if they haven't resolved something and they want me to carry it for them. And I have to say to myself at certain times during the day, especially when I'm having a hard time, I carry my own energy. I'm not taking on the negative energies or entities or attachments of other people. Any of their negative energies are karma, and they need to learn on their own through their own healing journey. I return it back to them with good nature so that they can learn the lesson that need be here in the 3D, without judgment, without any kind of bias. It's just letting them carry their own. You're more than welcome to intervene and help another person up off their feet. If they've fallen down and you want to help them, that is okay. But you have to be strong enough in yourself to stay balanced and keep your own energy safe and keep your own energy balanced. So going into 2025, if you can take this word of advice, please understand that it is not the people you are dealing with. It is the energies that they carry. It is what they are embodying. It is what they've decided to take on. And sometimes people struggle to transmute the more lower vibrational, harder energies, the ones that are very stubborn because they're hurt. Okay? So don't try to judge anybody, because that has a negative effect on yourself as well. And usually it's just a mirror reflection of whatever is going on internally that you haven't acknowledged yet. So if you're attracting people like a moth to a flame and you're keeping high vibrational, but you also haven't dealt with some of your shadow side, you may attract certain people in that are going to test you to see if you've healed. And when that happens, you need to understand that these other people are their own person, you are your own person, and they are carrying a specific energy that is reacting to your energy. We all are connected together, and we're all supposed to be here to learn, grow, and right now is a crucial time where we are emotionally evolving, excuse me. I just brushed my teeth, so I got a little bit of the pasties. But we are emotionally evolving, and it's very important to not judge too harshly on other people. You're allowed to set your boundaries and say, that's not for me. I'm not okay with that. I do not want to be involved in that. I want to keep my energy separate from a certain individual, let's say. That's okay. You're allowed to do what's best for you. But as far as turning around and judging another person, it gets a little bit tricky, because the moment you start doing that, it's automatically going to start reflecting on some things internally that maybe you haven't taken a look at, or maybe something that really traumatized you or hurt you in the past, which also, again, is a lesson. All right, 2025, keep in mind, we are vessels, and it is the energy we carry. It's not necessarily the human being themselves, of who they truly are.